Hi and welcome to my studio. Today I am showing you a piece that was instrumental in my new direction in my art world. This was a piece that a fellow musician had a friend alter of him playing the bass. I seen it and asked if I could paint it and reproduce it. And he gave me rights to do that. So I decided to get busy and get to work. And at this point, it's where everything really changed for me. I knew I had to get down some colors and start blocking in the areas to see what it was I was going to do and how this was going to come out of me. When I work on large pieces, or what I've found, is that I usually get stuck. I get stuck in the middle somewhere where I shouldn't be getting stuck. So I pushed on through, didn't worry about fussing about the details or getting the colors right off the start, and I just blocked everything in. At this point in my process, I wasn't really sure what my process was. It was being created, or I was being exposed to what my process was as I went along. Even after I finished this piece, I really wasn't sure what my process was. All I knew was that I was getting to something fun. I couldn't quite get the depth that I wanted in this piece. I couldn't quite get the vibrancy that I wanted in this piece. And I thought, that's okay, just keep pushing through. It's the only way I'm going to learn. And the way that I learn is I dive in head first, gung-ho, thinking and feeling I can do anything, which I know I can, but how was the question. With no formal training or education in arts, I pretty much just learned on my own through videos like this one. I loved watching speed painting. It's how my brain works. I can watch everything, log what's happening, and it just comes right back out of me when I go and apply it. So that was a huge step for me to watch myself paint and see where I lingered, where I was wasting too much time. So I was getting frustrated and I couldn't figure out why I was so frustrated. It's because I didn't have any foundation or any knowledge in art. How to use my colors, how to use perspective, any of those things. So this piece really started a new avenue for me, looking into new ways to apply the paint, new ways to mix paint, and then also how to get better depth. Magically, these videos just showed up on my feed and I started watching them. I started making files for everything and I would review them. And fast forward a year later from starting this process of saving files to review and learning how to teach myself how to get all of these things right so that I could have a more dynamic and exciting painting, I did find my process. And that process came through sketching, but not really sketching. You'll have to check out my daily minis. I'll tell you more about it there. What I learned is a lot. And through that practice of sketching daily, it's actually, I call it paint sketching. Because like I said, I don't really like sketching and I wanted to paint. So I started those daily minis. And that really took off and created everything that I wanted to have happen. Now, I wasn't able to apply all of that into this piece, but this piece, I still love it. It's still a really instrumental part in my process and a great reminder that you can do anything if you put your mind to it. So with this piece, I got the first layer down. I started adding a second layer and readjusting the colors, playing with the blues. and not really understanding how to use my colors in this piece, I still went ahead and pushed through, did what I thought I wanted to see, and then there was a point at which I just had to stop and accept it for where it was. I hope that you follow me and watch how I go through my process, how I've learned to mix my colors, how I've learned to get perspective, and all that fun stuff, and get out of the stuck spots. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out my daily minis. See you again.